Standing straight up, at least you're balanced. But the reason you went from high to low, this ball's probably not going to get where you want it. And your shoulders weren't facing the target, they were facing the middle of the court. Standing straight up. You started back, but then you ran up and then you just kind of overdid it. Which usually that's just kind of a cause of just not seeing enough balls. Here we go. She knows where the ball is going to land. You know that she can tell right now the ball is going to be to the side of her. She just doesn't care. She wants to set up for the ball that's next to her instead of getting behind it. She's just being lazy right there. She ends up jumping, and it's just not good. At least right there, Morgan. I mean, you got your face to carry. You should have done that. At least you got her face to the ball. You know, got behind the ball. Good hands. I think that was just. I mean, that was good setup. Your hands too far apart. Looked like to me. Kara standing straight up. That's really all I see right now. See how much time she's wasting? She just started going. I mean, her head went behind her back for a while. And now she jumps. Look at that. Feet are off the ground again. Gotta stay low. You started back. I mean, you just way overran the ball. It's just your idea of where you want to pass it's just wrong. You should be wanting to pass it at a lower position. It should be, you guys want to pass it that high, so you're just used to it. So we need to try to figure out some drill that gets you to your footwork, to where you want to pass the ball in front of you. There's plenty of drills for it. I'm sure we can work on some. I'll talk to Glenn. I have a couple that I like. So we'll see. Right there, you just kind of started forward, went backward. Like I said, that's just judgment. Not really playing enough. That's really still not an excuse not to get the ball where you want to get the target. You have to make it work. Always just never get up on the ball, make it work. Here we go. One by Eric. I'm not really sure why I slowed this down. Looks like she's almost like, I don't know. This is pretty good. She takes a good step. Nice follow through. I think I just wanted to show how good that was a good pass. Technique was just great. Right here, Morgan, you're really not to the ball yet. You're still kind of moving forward. See, you just now got to where you were planted. So you're still moving there. You have to get, you have to plant through the ball. Or it's just going to shank. And your shoulders weren't facing the target. Your shoulders were facing the target, and your body has to be facing the target where the ball is coming from in order for that to work. Everything can be facing the target. It's just going to shank off, just like you've seen before. Your body faces where the serve's coming from. Your shoulders face the target. Or else, and if everything's facing the target, hips are facing the target, it's going to shank balls. Just like this. Everything she's got is faced towards the wall. There's no way that ball's ever getting towards the target. That's just by luck. And she's jumping and she's straight up. Weight on your heels, standing straight up. This ball's probably not going to get where you want it. And she just kind of planted, and she waited, and then she jumped. Instead of getting behind it and then stepping through it. She's probably going to jump. She's going to jump, doesn't she? She's just ready to jump. Watch it. Oh, she was off the ground for a little bit there. She's kind of... Lauren, that's just why you can't stab and drive balls. I mean, you just kind of stabbed it and then you drove it to the net. Get your platform out there. Just let it bounce off your platform. There's an easy service. Let it bounce. Let the angle of your shoulders do the work. Just let it bounce off. You don't have to drive it to the target. Most of the time, you're just going to drive it into the ground or out of bounds. Kind of use... I don't know. Everything you've got is pretty much facing the left side of the court right now, Kara. And you're standing straight up. Mackenzie, you need to make quicker moves. You wait until the ball gets to the net to start moving. You need to start trying to look at the ball as it's getting served. This is probably going to go to the back wall. There's no way that she's going to get this to target. Yeah. You got to get the ball in front of your face. But, I don't remember what I was saying. That was probably Chelsea's ball. Chelsea kind of decides when she wants to pass. See, it means the exact same spot. She passed that one. So, Chelsea, you just need to take more balls because that last one was definitely yours. Right there, I mean, everything you've got is backwards and not forwards. And you're still moving. I don't know. I can't even tell. This is a good picture of everything she's got is facing the target, and her shoulders aren't even really facing the target that well. This is pretty good by Morgan. Looks like she's got her weight. She's transferring it forwards. Yeah, she's transferring it forwards. It just wasn't in front of her face. That was a better job, though. That was pretty low and simple. Still, shoulders aren't really over your toes. This is okay. So look how everything's facing the target. It's probably going to go to the back wall. Yep. Everything faces the target. It's going to the back wall. You've got to stay face towards the server. Your shoulders, your hips, your legs going to be facing towards the server, and then turn your shoulders in. This is going to go to the left side of the court. This is good initiative. She wants to take it, but there's no way she's pulling that ball back if all of her motion is moving that way. There's no way it's going to get back to target. Standing straight up. At least you're moving forward to the ball. I mean, that's good, but you're standing straight up. And that's not good. And you just kind of waited. You started with your footwork going forwards, but then you just kind of waited and then stabbed at it. Kara once again almost off the ground, standing straight up. Okay, and that's just, you should have just passed that with your hands all day. That's just a hand pass all day. You girls just like hate using your hands. I mean, Morgan does a pretty good job with it. That's pretty good. See, your momentum's moving through the ball. She's kind of standing up. She's just kind of walked into it, and she kind of swung her arms down. I like to see her hold her platform high right there, especially for those short balls. That was pretty good. Mackenzie straight up and down, and she was facing court 3. That was good. See, she was low, threw the ball. This ball looks like it's probably going to go over there just because the angle where it contacted. You need to contact a little higher to get that ball up. It was a pretty short ball. This right here was just, technically that was Taylor's ball, but one of you guys have to take it. Somebody calls it, you have to take it. I mean, that was Taylor's ball, but this ball was contacted above your head. That's probably going to the back wall. Yep, or straight up. You gotta get it in front of your face, Kara. I mean, if you were a setter, that would be perfect. If the ball was coming straight down onto your head, but it's coming from the other side of the court. That's what I'm trying to teach you right now. The ball is coming from the other side of the court, and you want to contact it there. And it's just going to go straight up. You've got to contact it there. You've got to get behind it, and then step through the ball. I'll do a good job. Right there, money. That's what it should look like. Your follow through should look like that. Obviously, you wouldn't be standing up that much, but I mean, you probably could if you wanted to, as long as you contact the ball. That's your forehead, step through the ball. Most of you girls need to start doing that. I mean, I don't know. That's whatever. So you can just kind of see it serve receive. We just break down. We just all stand straight up. Half of you guys are jumping up and down. You're just not making good passes. And that's why when we do that 3-minute drill, y'all just can't get passes. They're just low and simple is the key, guys. All right, peace.